this is an interesting topic. Champion Data has officially released their attendance numbers for week number 7. I was finally able to get back on the website. I could not do so yesterday. So you'll notice that we did not have any of those attendances yesterday. But on the bottom of the screen right now, you will see Vancouver apparently, producer Joe, we can pull up those attendances. Vancouver apparently was reported at 8,363 in their win against Calgary. Now, that, of course, is way different than 11,457. Now, granted, either number would have broken an attendance record for Vancouver Warriors at Rogers Arena. So I want to give them a huge shout out for that. However, like many others in the media or in the fandom of the NLL, we're wondering, well, what is somebody lying? Like, what's going on here? Until, folks, I saw the next picture. And I want to give a major shout out to one of the people that I've talked to regularly on Daily Dive accounts. His name is Brett. And I mentioned Brett on the show before. Brett apparently always goes to Vancouver Warriors games. And he was telling me during the game, before this controversy even happened, yo, there's a lot of people here. Like, I've never seen this many people here. Okay. So then he was like, oh, they said it was 8,400 pretty much, which is 8,363. And then what website said that? Then he was like, yo, did you see they posted it was 11,000 people? And so he was wondering, well, what's going on? Folks, this next picture is going to blow your mind. That's a lot of people. And in fact, I've been requested to do the counter quite a few times, like bring back the little 1, 2, 3, like I did with the was the Nighthawks, maybe something like that? The Firewolves. I mean, that's like gotta be at least, was that 50 people right there? How many ever? I mean, this thing is loaded. And there was another picture of the other side of the stadium. So it wasn't like Vancouver was just saying, hey, look at all our fans, and there's like one spot of the stadium. Because I've seen like teams do that before. This might be 11,000 people. It really might be, or it might be somewhere in the middle, like 9 or 10,000. I was shocked. Because again, and shout out to Brett again, who was like, yo, Mike, have you seen what's going on in this game? And I did not watch this game live. I watched highlights, I watched the game recap, but I wasn't paying attention because it had not become a common discrepancy yet. And then, of course, you see this graphic and what Champion Data, the official provider of information and stats, said. Who's mistaken? Folks, looks like Champion Data may not be as perfect as I thought they were. Okay, well, let's just say these folks are getting the beer or the good hot dogs that what's his name? That commentator for the team that goes talk. He analyzes for Vegas. Jake Elliott. Jake Elliott's has said they got great concessions and like great beer prices and all that stuff, which is fine. Maybe that's where these fans are. So maybe it might be more of the 9,000 to 10,000 range. But it's a lot of folks there. So I got to give a major shout out to them. Now, they are number 15 in the standings, which is not a good thing. But for a Kurt Malosky game, obviously this was the Kurt Malosky game because it was Calgary at Vancouver. Although I wish we'd have gotten Vancouver at Calgary, but whatever. Scheduling sucks sometimes. I'm honestly very impressed with the Vancouver Warriors. And I know they got loyal fans. There's a few fans that I follow on the Twitter/X universe that are very vocal. Not as vocal as those Halifax people, but they are very vocal. So I think 11,000, and while it might not be that much, it might be more than 8,363. Unless, because I've always thought, like, remember last year, we reached 1 million fans, and I kind of thought, okay, well, maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Maybe the NLL is, kind of hyping them up a little bit more than they should be. I still think that looks closer to the 9 or 10,000, 11,000 range. It may not be as little as 8,000. Or if that's 8,000, maybe other teams with like 6,000 may not be as much as what they say. Whatever it is, Vancouver, congratulations for breaking it. Whatever the number actually is, shout out to the Vancouver Warriors. And of course, to Christian Del Bianco for walking into Rogers Arena and saying, and stopping 48 shots. Oh, by the way, he won one of our 3 stars of the weekend yesterday. All right.